A branch was suddenly picked up by a dog while it was out for an early morning run. Then a little boy grabbed it and started playing with it. Just as the branch was about to be thrown away, a hand stopped it. It turned out that the dog wasn't on a leash, so they had to leave the park. The branch was left behind. As it was about to move on, a girl picked it up. She and her friends threw the branch into the river. The branch was very frightened in the water. It struggled for a while but found that it could float by itself, so it lay back and relaxed on the water's surface. But the current carried it farther and farther away, and it couldn't get back. It went over a water wheel and, while drifting, it saw a big fish caught on a hook. The branch reached out and rescued the fish, then jumped back to the shore. But before it had taken a few steps, it was picked up again. A swan stepped on the branch and twisted it into the right shape. Then it sat on it with its whole body, and the branch was plunged into darkness. Meanwhile, the branch's wife and daughter were anxiously searching for their husband and father. They looked everywhere but couldn't find any sign of him. Several months later, the baby swans hatched one after another. The branch witnessed this moment. Seeing the close and loving scene of the swan family, the branch thought of its own family. As the swan family left, the branch tried to break free from the withered grass to go home, but a paddle hit it and knocked it unconscious. It drifted downstream into the sea. The branch tried hard to swim back to the shore, but the huge waves kept pushing it underwater. After a long time, the branch was finally washed ashore. At that moment, the branch's wife had found a bird's nest. She picked up the leaves that had fallen from her husband and looked out at the sea, feeling very sad. The branch was picked up on the beach and passed from hand to hand: a school bag, a dry paintbrush, a bow and arrow, a baseball bat, and a boomerang. In winter, the branch was noticed again. This time, it became the arm of a snowman. Suddenly, the branch saw its home. It struggled through the wind and snow, but when it got closer, it realized it had all been an illusion. Soon, the branch collapsed and was thrown into the fireplace as firewood. In the middle of the night, the branch woke up and found itself in the fireplace. It hurried toward the door. At that moment, a voice came from the fireplace. The branch decided to help. It crawled back into the fireplace and tightly held onto a big foot. They tumbled out together, and it turned out to be Santa Claus. He put the gifts aside and motioned for the branch to follow. They got on the sleigh together and delivered gifts to everyone. Although the children had hurt the branch before, the branch didn't hold any grudges. Instead, it carefully chose the most suitable gifts for them. Soon, there were only 3 gifts left in the bag. The branch looked in surprise and saw the home it had been thinking about for so long right in front of it. The treehouse suddenly shook, and the family rushed over to see what was happening. There was the branch standing beside the Christmas tree. The family hugged tightly, and they were finally reunited.